I'm pretty confident any tactic video you've watched hasn't used these set of instructions. In a good way. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while. We're back with a tactic. Let's give you a quick backstory. Wanted a new offline save. My initial idea was to try and win the Copa Libertadores with Deportes Valdivia in Chile, because that was my team in the Hexagano up there, linked to that. But I didn't realize they'd been relegated, so the third tier of Chile, not in the game. So my next team was a team in Peru called Melgar, FCB Melgar, and they had also never won the Copa Libertadores. I thought, yes, I'm going to, kind of like a rebuild, like, I'm not going to play for every game. I'm going to kind of fix the tactics, sign some players, get it all working, sim through like the opening stage and all that stuff. And I'm going to play, once we got to the Copa, play the matches, see how we got on, build a team, and hopefully, over a long time, win. And we did. It took me, was it 2021? We won it in 2029, which I think is pretty good. Won all the league titles before then. And this is what we used. Now, it doesn't look too, it's asymmetric, it's got some rolls, it's very roll heavy. I went for it with this one. But the big difference is this. It's called compact as fuck because I've got a higher defensive line, but a much lower line of engagement. I've not seen anyone win anything with a much lower line of engagement. No one does it. Everyone's high to the max. And what's interesting is when you actually read what it says, if it comes up when I hover over, because it's not going to, is it this side? The line of engagement is where the forwards of the team begin to press the opposition to try and win the ball back. In combination with the defensive line, it allows control over the team's vertical compactness out of possession. It is in the out of possession. It's not saying when you've got the ball, they sit deep. It's only when you've not got the ball. So my thinking was, get everyone as compact as possible. Press them much more often, win the ball, and go. But what I also didn't do, and I got criticism on some FM Scout videos of just ticking these two, counter press, counter, go. Not ticking them doesn't mean they won't do it. It means they will do it sometimes. They won't do it sometimes. If you put regroup, they won't do it. You put hole shape, they won't counter. This leaves it up to the player's interpretation. So they're still going to press, but then they will play their normal game, which is shorter passing, really high tempo, work it into the box, run at defence, fairly wide, and that's how it works. So you're condensing those two lines, forcing them just to get stuck in, forcing everyone in, win the ball, and then you let your tactic in possession do your thing. So there we've got the wide playmaker will come in, he'll look for the winger, McCormick, the SS, which is him, and the Uricelli, got Gonzalez up front, the box-to-box will get in, the Regista will kind of make that line, so you kind of got a flat four, and then the inverted wing back on attack, which I've loved in this save, and you'll see all the tactics that I've made, becomes that third man, makes runs in that channel there, like he goes in there, he just causes havoc, and I absolutely loved it. So look at the team stats, most shots for, possession we weren't that bothered because we're going fast, but 91's still really high. Most goals, 18's fine. Most shots, we're up there. Shots again, sorry. So we're defensively sound. That's what we wanted. Fewest conceded, 6 goals conceded. And if I go to, I think it's the closing stage that's bigger. There we go. 17 games, 115, drawn 2, undefeated, 55 scored, 15 against. This works, and I used this much lower line all the way through this whole save. It's an idea I had at the start, and obviously you buy better players, but what I will do is, to give you an example, Nicola Gonzalez is our best player. He is a 132, 135 potential ability. He is our best player. If we go to Brazil, or this is the world, South American rankings, club rankings, Flamengo, best team by a country mile. Who's their big star striker? Lucas Jaime, 158, 159. So their best players, 20 points better than ours. But here we go. Copa Libertadores final against, I think it's Atletico Paranaense. We won 4-0. Show you the pathway. Drew Santos, beat Gremio over 2 legs. Is that 4-2? Beat Corinthians 8-4 over 2 legs. We're probably quite lucky we got Nacional in that semi-final, and then we beat Paranense in that final. There we go. Who was in the semis? Boca. They beat Boca. Maybe in a harder game. I think Flamengo got knocked out. Yeah, they got knocked out by Boca, so that might have been a harder game, but you can only beat who you're up against. And here's the goal, see if we pick anything out. So we opened it with a penalty 14 minutes in. Uricelli tucks it away. He was massive in the big games. So here we go. This is McCormick, the winger, down the right. I love that winger on attack. RDF's going on about loads. So you got there's our shadow striker, Selly, Gonzalez from our youth system, and Tabarez, the wide playmaker. You've got the box, that's Serna, the box to box. This is the guy. This is the inverted wing back on attack. Villamarin, more on him later. McCormick goes wide, crosses eventually. Uricelli, side foot finish. The SS getting in the box. It's beautiful. Here we go again. So there's centre backs. Tabarez, the wide playmaker, and what you look for him is those right. You want a right footer, so he can tuck those balls in over the top into Selly this time. Wide to the wing back. We love him. Gonzalez at back post. You're freed up in the final, and here is the inverted wing back on attack. Villamarin takes the throw in to the striker. Drives. A left foot, absolute belting of a goal. And that's the tactic. Really, really good. I love the shape. It sort of ticks all the boxes. You don't get exposed. Didn't get exposed much down the right at all. Solid down the left for the wide playmaker tucking in. And because everything's so condensed, it just works. So there we have it. I have won the Copa Libertadores with a team from Peru who are I've not even managed to build the best team in South America. I built a good, solid team with a really good tactic that just works. And like, I probably went OTT with the roles in this one, with like the wide playmaker, the inverted wing attack, a regista. But I didn't need all them. And like in these videos, there's a short little thing to show you what you can do. I'm trying different things. There's probably better roles you can use there. Maybe a winger attack down the left. Maybe not have the inverted wing attack about all of them. Have a look at it. Try it out if you want. Use it to create your own and let me know. Try the much lower line of engagement. Be brave. Be brave by just condensing the space, pressing, win the ball, and then your guys will attack. Maybe having the counter on would make it even better. Let me know in the comments below, guys. There's more of these. I've been to 1, 2, 3 more South American teams, a European team, and I've just moved to. I'm like my manager's 75 years old. We've won everything, and I've been trying different things. So let me know what you think of this. Will you try this? Let me know in the comments. From me, Andrew, until next time, thanks for watching. All the best. Bye.